Alright, new year, new place, new really old car. And with it I thought it was time to start a brand new series. I'm going to call it Britain's Biggest Food. Britain's Biggest Food. Now the premise of this series is to go on a few adventures and try to find the single biggest items of food available to buy here in the United Kingdom. Now I know what you're thinking, don't you already kind of do that? Well yeah, I suppose, but usually when I do a food challenge or an eating stunt or a contest, it's normally just a big plate full of food or lots of food stacked up into a tower or individual items of food. The idea with this series is to try and find the single biggest items of sustenance available here in Britannia. Nobody calls it that anymore. Wouldn't it be a laugh, for example, to find Britain's biggest eclair or biggest pizza, Britain's biggest donut, pie, crumpet? You get the idea. So today we're going to kick off with episode 1, which is going to be a search for Britain's biggest doner kebab, also known as a gyro or euro, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So let's boot up the laptop and ask Detective Chief Inspector Google to do some digging. Alright, honourable mention to Britain's biggest kebab meat box, which I actually already did in a video. It was disgusting, but that's not what we're looking for today. Okay, Kate Ovens did London's biggest kebab last year at a place called GDK, but I happen to know that that was just like a marketing thing, and you can't actually order it from their menu, and that's one of the key rules. You have to be able to readily order it from the menu as a member of the public, plus it doesn't actually look that big. Anyway, there's a place called Fire and Spice in Wigan, which does something called the Mega Kebab Challenge, but that looks smaller than the last thing. Alright, I think we've got it. So I found a place called Naheem's in Wath-Upon-Dearn. Funny place name. And as far as I can tell, they appear to sell a giant 4-foot-long doner kebab, which, given my extensive 15 minutes of research, has to be the biggest kebab available in the UK. It has to be. But there's only one way to find out.
Picked up, please, in about 40 minutes. Okay. Oh, also...
Why are you rehearsing your order? Just call it... I mean, we should call them because it's like some Illuminati stronghold or something, because they don't have social media, they don't have a website, they're not on Just Eat. So, just give them a call, see if you can actually order it.
Hi, I'm just wondering if you still do the giant 4-foot kebab?
Yes, love.
Would it be alright if we ordered it? Yeah. Would it also be possible to add a garlic bread to that order, please?
I had to get the garlic bread as well, didn't you? I mean, you've already eaten. It's late at night.
I had one slice of toast.
Yeah, of course. Alright, let's step on it. Come on. Mrs. Beard's back, by the way, everyone. She's been gone for a while. This place is in Rotherham, which I think is quite poetic because Rotherham's famous for the Chucker Brothers, and we might have to employ their technique to actually get this thing out.
To me.
To me. To you. To you. To you then. To me. To you.
You got it. Oh yeah, I think we're here. Naheem, this is it. We made it. This is it. It looks pretty big. Look at that. That is huge. You're gonna have to carry this now. Right.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hurry up.
I gotta
It's
say,
heavy.
this is hilarious. Look at it. It's actually almost as big as you.
It is.
It's
I'm
like-
5 foot. This is 4 foot.
It's like that much smaller than you. That was so funny. I already get the feeling that this series is going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, we've got to get home now. It's a long journey.
But I've got some. It's garlic naan, not bread.
Oh, you got garlic naan to tide you over. It's like 7 o'clock, so I'm famished. I'm not eating for like 36 hours.
Guidance will start when you join the highlighted route.
Sandy, let's get home.
Go. To me.
To you.
To me.
To you.
To me. To you.
Wow.
It's as big as a table.
It's as big as a table.
Table.
That was totally worth the 3-hour round trip. I don't care if it is cold. Alright, here we are, Britain's biggest kebab. Can't believe we made it home without dropping it, but it's huge, so I've no idea if I'll be able to finish this. You think I'll be able to do it, babe? No, I'm not sure either, but I'm gonna unwrap it first things first. Normally I do a bunch of slick, cinematic shots, but honestly I want to eat this while it's still slightly warm. It was quite the trip. Heavy duty packaging, like a kebab themed pasta parcel. Some chips fell out the end. This is unbelievably large. The chances of me finishing this are slim to nil, I would say, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is Britain's biggest kebab challenge. Who's gonna? I think this time I may have actually bitten off more than I can chew. I'm going to start a timer just for fun, maybe put it like there. Where to begin? What's up, Beard Army? Welcome back to not another episode, the first episode in a brand new series, which admittedly is not that different from what I normally do on this channel, but I think it's going to be a really fun video series if this video is anything to go by, and we're starting with Britain's biggest doner kebab. The chips, I feel, are a bit unnecessary. That's overkill. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of chips. You probably know this about me, or fries, whatever you want to call them. But inside a naan bread, a wrap, that's like carbs in carbs. Sacrilege. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like lamb doner kebab meat. There's like tandoori chicken, little bits of onion bhajis. Yeah, the contents of this thing were eclectic, to say the least. It's just never ending. You can say that again. I feel like this is the kind of thing you would get if you swept the floor of your local kebab shop and just put the contents into 2 giant naan breads. One half of this would be difficult to eat. Yeah, I mean, it can be kind of tough to get an idea for how big the food actually is with this camera angle. A lot of people said the brunch challenge I did earlier in the week looked bigger on my Instagram post than it did in the actual video, but this thing is just huge. It's not just long, it's girthy too. It's so dry. The meat is pretty dry. I mean, the naan is pretty nice, but the meat inside is dry. Add to that the chips, and it's just... I think I've gone through like a ½ litre of water already. Yeah, I messed up, admittedly. I can already hear the people in the comments, the sauce lovers, just typing frantically, saying like, oh, why didn't you just pour tons of sauce all over it? We're gonna get to the sauce issue in just a second, but you're right, that would have been a good idea. It looked big on the pictures, but when it said this will serve your family, I figured it meant like a family of 4 or 5 maybe. This would serve the Swiss Family Robinson. Ooh, there's a hair there. Hopefully it's one of mine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of mine. It was fairly long, so unless they've got another beard enthusiast working in their kitchen, I think we're pretty safe. Anyway, I should say about this giant kebab, the value for money is incredible. It's, I don't know what it is specifically, but it's under 20 quid, that's for sure. It reminds me a little bit of the Mega Kebab Box Challenge from months ago. In that I'm eating meat, but I have no idea what animal the meat came from. I should draw the distinction though. The meat in this thing is nowhere near as bad as the meat in that giant kebab mega box thing. Lord only knows what meat that was. Probably bat or something. But although the kebab meat here was a little dry, it wasn't terrible. And the naan bread was pretty good. It was underbaked a little, but very sweet and almost coconutty. Yeah. It's just so... You don't want to help eat some naan bread, do you? I mean, it is a lot of food, but the biggest problem is just how dry it is. It just doesn't go anywhere.
I do have a slight tactic though. You're probably thinking, why don't you get some sauce? Well, I did get sauce, but I didn't get that much sauce. So I figured, while that half was slightly warm, I would just try and bash through that without any sauce, and then now this half is basically freezing cold. I'm gonna hit it with the garlic stuff. I don't think that's gonna cut it. It's not that I can't eat anymore, it's that I don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah, and that you can't eat anymore, you big chump. I'm giving it my best here though. This is this is a proper slog. This was really quite difficult to eat.
That's just me trying to push the food down, create some internal pressure, because it's just stuck here. It's just so dry.
Oh, I don't know how many times I've said the word dry in this video. I think I need to get a thesaurus for my birthday. What's another word for dry? Arid. That's not bad. Arid.
This is probably disgusting to watch too, because I'm pretty much just like, it's too dry. I should have got this thing absolutely caked in sauce. Oop, another hair.
What am I now? About 2/3 done? 66%? Something like that. But as you can see, I'm getting much less enthusiastic about eating at this point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments what you think about this idea for a series, and if there are any giant foods you want me to try and locate, if there are any near you. But for now, beard out, and I'll catch you next time.
I can't do it. Oh, that's definitely a sign. I need to stop. I should have got more garlic mint sauce, because it's big but it's doable. It's just when it's dry with the chips and the cold kebab meat and the naan, it's just so hard to eat. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a while since I lost, so I guess I can rematch it at some point later in the series. Let me know what you think in the comments about this idea for a little video series, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, I feel gross.
Oh, it's so dark, it's a shame it's dark.